Next, so on your first turn, so each player at the very start of the game gets 5 cards. So we're going to deal those out to everyone that's playing the games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take a look at them here. So, what we got. So I have Saddleback Ridge, which is the location on the map here. Morgan Mountain, Nye Lake, Esther Peak, Lower Wolfjaw Peak. So all of the cards are a location that's on the map here. And the goal of the game is to make routes based on your cards that line up with the game on the map. They must go in a linear route. You can't have 90-degree angles. And again, there's more details in the book about this. I'm not going to go into too much details about this, but the rulebook is there for that. So on my turn, what you do is you play a card. Every turn you must play a card, and that's kind of where the fun comes into this. If you're not able to play a card, you have to clear your route and start over. You have to have at least a route of 3, and it goes from there up to 7. So, for example, Nye Lake, which is right here. So I'm going to place this down in front of me, and this is the start of my route, essentially. Everyone's going to go around, and then on their turn, the next turn that comes around, for example, I have Morgan Mountain, which connects to it. So I'm going to place that card right with it. So now I have a route of 2. On my third turn, since I have this spot and this spot claimed, I can either do Esther Ridge or Beaver Lake or Seward Ridge. Again, it has to go in a linear path, so depending on which way we want to go with it. So on my next turn, I do have Sewer Ridge, sorry about that. So I'm going to play that card down next to it here. So now that I have my 3 route, what I can do is claim that route. And how that works is, I'll kind of get a few of my pieces here. Sweet. So, I'm going to place my 3 hot air balloons on the route that I'm starting to claim, which is here, here, and here. So now that I have a route of 3, I'm going to take the 3 tile, which is for 3 points. Not a ton of points. It is the bare minimum when it comes to this. So you do want to kind of go for higher routes. Higher routes do accumulate more points at that point. So I'm going to take the 3 and put it here. I now have 3 points. Once I play a route, I take the cards, I discard them, and I'm going to pick up 5 more cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the play just continues from there. So the next person would go, and then the following person, and then when it comes back to me, since I've already started a route, I get to start a new one. So for example, it looks like I'm going to play Hoffman Peak. Start that here, and then pick up a card. Always want to have 5 cards in your hand. Next route, what I'm going to do, since I'm playing Hoffman Peak, which is here, I do not have any cards that connect to Hoffman Peak. So, unfortunately, what I have to do is discard my Hoffman Peak card, discard all of my routes, and now I'm starting again fresh because I wasn't able to play. So again, you need to be kind of conscious of where you're expanding to and what you're doing from